Okay. Now, um, family history. That is something that we as Black people, first of all, um, have lost really a long time ago. I know a lot of people use this Ancestry.com thing to try to trace roots and all that. I personally don't really buy into that for a number of reasons, and maybe I might do a video one day and kind of talk about why I really don't trust this Ancestry.com thing, or not necessarily really just Ancestry.com. Anything that might trace Black lineage. So I'm not trying to put them out and damage them. That's not a slight on them and their company. Even though they've had documentaries talking about how those type companies really they can't trace your history and heritage that far back. But anyway, the history is right in our own families. So many of us, a lot of times, we don't know this and we don't know that about this, and we don't know, who our great 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 grandmother was, and this and that. We don't know the beauty, history, and pride of who we used to be as a people, because so many of our ancestors have died without us keeping records and knowing things about our family. And so that is why I esteem elders in the family so high, because they have the history. So many other cultures hold on and are able to keep and cherish their history. However, when Black slaves from Africa got here to the Americans, history was stopped. Matter of fact, if you ask me, really before they left the shores of Africa, the history was stopped. It was cut off. You are not going to know your history, lineage, and family, and the traditions and all that stuff that go all the way back to Africa. Yet, so many others are able to, trace their history and heritage to Ireland, to, my family was Dutch, my family was French, and this and that. And we have a 6 generational history of military. We have this generations of this and this and that. And it's a beautiful thing. But so many Black people have lost that a long time ago. And the way that society is set up, the way that we disrespect and throw away our elders and do not consider them anymore, we're still losing our history and heritage, and we don't really have anything to pass down to the next generation. This is why I keep saying this next generation has so much power if we give it to them. We may not know the history from way, 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 way back, but what little history and heritage we have, we need to give it to the next generation so that they can have something to be proud of, to know about their family. That helps give you identity, knowing who you are. The words that were on the Egyptian schools over at the top, and on the side panels of the entrances of the Egyptian mystery schools was "Know thyself." I know the Greeks took that and said that it's theirs, but it wasn't. They got it from Africa. But there's great importance in knowing thyself, knowing you, knowing your history, knowing your family, knowing who you are. It builds character, like I said, and it gives you an identity. And unfortunately, that's something that Black Americans, so many of us, just don't have. We have no identity anymore. It was lost. And we don't know how to get it back. And that's why I say, I think family gatherings, family conversations, family dinners, rebuilding family connections is a huge way to help bring those things back. Sit and listen to the stories of the old drunk uncle. Yeah, he might get on everybody's nerves, but if he has some history, if he has some heritage that your 4-year-old doesn't need to know, they need to know it so they can know who they are and where they come from. You know, you may not want Uncle Sam at your house, but have 2 family gatherings. You know, have one at somebody's house, and the other people, if they get along with that side, let them have their side, you know. But still, we need to start coming together. We need to start resolving and forgiving some of these old, ancient family problems that have been in families, like I say, forever, and you don't even know why. Cousin so-and-so don't like cousin so-and-so. We don't even know why. Those people, like I say, are probably long gone dead, and it just needs to stop and be dealt with and be done so that we can rebuild the black family structure and that unity amongst each other. So that is one of my solutions to the black problem. If you have any thoughts on this, if you have any ideas, because like I said, I'm about solutions. I'm you know, I've spent a lot of time listening to other people's videos, and other people complain about black women, complain about black men, complain about black community, complain about the black church, complain, and all they really do is complain and rant, but no one gives a solution. So if my solution is stupid, give me another one. You know, if you think there may be something else that, you know, you'd like for me to speak on or whatever, you know, about this, then, you know, put it down in the comments. You know, put it down in the comments, and we will reason together. We'll talk about it, because the bottom line is the black community is going to have to strengthen itself and come back. No one is going to do this for us. No one is going to help us to rebuild ourselves. The media, the TV, the government, and whoever else, everybody else is about dividing black family. They are about promoting black negativity and stereotypes. They are about continuing to promote negativity among black people. So this is why I say we as a people have to ourselves bring ourselves back together. Become strong again, and do it for the next generation. So until the next video, I will see you.